Welcome to the Daily Chuckles Show, hosted by Omar. Please like and subscribe. A teacher said to her class, "Right, I'm going to hold something under the desk and I want you to guess it. This one is round and red." Little Johnny's hand shot up, but he was ignored. "It's a plum, miss," said a girl. "No, it's an apple, but I like your thinking. The next one is oval-shaped and green." The teacher ignored little Johnny again, and a boy said, "It's a kiwi, miss." "No, it's a guava, but I like your thinking." Little Johnny said, "I got one, miss. It's stiff, about an inch long, and with a red nib." "Johnny, that's disgusting," shouted the teacher. "No, it's not. It's a match, but I like your thinking," said little Johnny. Little Johnny came home from school to see the family's pet rooster dead in the front yard. Rigor mortis had set in, and it was flat on its back with its legs in the air. When his dad came home, Johnny said, "Dad, our rooster's dead, and his legs are sticking in the air." "Why are his legs sticking in the air?" His father, thinking quickly, said, "Son, that's so God can reach down from the clouds and lift the rooster straight up to heaven." "Gee, Dad, that's great," said little Johnny. A few days later, when Dad came home from work, Johnny rushed out to meet him, yelling, Dad, we almost lost Mom today." "What do you mean?" said Dad. "Well, Dad, I got home from school early today and went up to your bedroom, and there was Mom flat on her back with her legs in the air screaming, 'Jesus, I'm coming, I'm coming!' If it hadn't have been for Uncle George holding her down, we'd have lost her for sure." A teacher asks her class, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Little Johnny says, "I want to be a billionaire, going to the most expensive clubs, take the best bitch with me, give her a Ferrari worth over $1 million, an apartment in Hawaii, a mansion in Paris, a jet to travel through Europe, an infinite Visa card, and to make love to her 3 times a day." The teacher, shocked and not knowing what to do with the bad behavior of the child, decides not to give importance to what he said and then continues the lesson. "And you, Susie?" the teacher asks. Susie says, "I want to be Johnny's bitch." Little Johnny comes down to breakfast. Since they live on a farm, his mother asks if he had done his chores. "Not yet," said little Johnny. His mother tells him no breakfast until he does his chores. Well, he's a little pissed off, so he goes to feed the chickens and he kicks a chicken. He goes to feed the cows and he kicks a cow. He goes to feed the pigs and he kicks a pig. He goes back in for breakfast, and his mother gives him a bowl of dry cereal. "How come I don't get any eggs and bacon? Why don't I have any milk in my cereal?" he asks. "Well," his mother says, "I saw you kick a chicken, so you don't get any eggs for a week. I saw you kick the pig, so you don't get any bacon for a week either. I also saw you kick the cow, so for a week you aren't getting any milk." Just then his father comes down for breakfast and kicks the cat halfway across the kitchen. Little Johnny looks up at his mother with a smile and says, "Are you going to tell him, or should I?" I'll see you next time, and please remember to subscribe.